to the first day of Agriculture 3.0, which is a futuristic approach towards smart agriculture and sustainable urban farming. And this is a 21 days international training workshop program. This program is jointly organized by Just Agriculture with Agro Environmental Education and Farmers Welfare Society Punjab. I am very glad to announce that our co-partners for this program are more than 17. And it is a matter of great pride for our team for organizing these innovational training programs at very regular intervals and for collaborating with such big universities within such a short span of time. And I would like to appreciate our co-organizer, which are NAHEP, MPUT Udaipur, Bidhan Chandra Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, West Bengal, and Utkarsh PDKV. And I also want to express my sincere gratitude to our knowledge partners, which are VNMKV Prabhani, Al Azhar University, Egypt, Anand Niketan College of Agriculture, Varora, Shulni University, Solan, Rayat Bahara University, Mohali, Chandigarh University, Quantum University, Roorkee, and Baba Farid Group of Institution, Bathinda. Before beginning the program, I would like to tell our participants about the organizers of this program. So Just Agriculture is India's most rising agriculture magazine with more than 1.5 lakh reader in India. First issue of our magazine was launched on 5th September 2020. Until now, 19 issues of our magazine are published. And it is the most credible platform for researchers, students, scientists to share their ideas on latest innovative topics. On the other hand, AEFWS aims at enhancing the livelihood opportunities for more than 1 million farm households in the country. These both are among the largest networks of agriculture and allied sectors in the country right now. So now coming to the session, today I feel very privileged to welcome our guest of honor and speaker of session, Mr. Sachin Nandwana sir. He is co-founder and director of Big Heart Agro Private Limited. And before inviting sir to deliver his talk, let me briefly introduce sir to inspire our participants. So sir has completed his Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Telecommunication from Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya, Madhya Pradesh, and he is the co-founder and director of Big Heart India. But previously, sir has worked as consultant, guest lecturer, engineer, and senior engineer and tech lead in various reputed organizations. So thank you, sir, for joining, and it's our privilege that you have joined us. So over to you, sir.
Thanks, Himani, for giving the brief, and I can say it's a good introduction. So just before I move forward, just wanted to understand agenda, what do you want to cover me during this session, just so that we will be on the same page. So what is the expectation from the audience?
Sir, we have audience, we have mixed audience, we have students, we have scientists, we have research scholars, and we have farmers with us. So what audience want is something which can motivate them, like something innovational, like how you like you are from the engineering background and you have started, you are the co-founder of Big Heart. So they want to know about your journey, about how you have achieved this in your life and all.
Yeah, okay. And I believe most of the audience are from North here, if I understand right, at least 90%.
Sir, we have participants from across the country, and maybe some number of participants from North has joined yet, but we have participants across the country.
Okay, so good. So I will just let me just share the presentation here. Sir. Okay. So let me know once you are able to see the presentation.
Sure, sir.
Just.
Yeah, sir, it's completely visible now.
It's completely visible. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Just give me a minute. So thanks for the inviting me for this wonderful session. and allowing me to share my experience. So I will take this way, like how technology will help to the agri space, or agri, how we are helping to improve the agri ecosystem. So let me start with our journey, because that will give us, like Satish and I both came from the farming background, and at the same time, as a professional, by professional, we both are from the deep tech background. We came from the deep tech background, and we worked almost spent 16 to 20 years in the technologies. While working with the MNC, I can say we were working in the global leading tech companies. So we understand tech very well. And when we talk about the agri space, okay, so let me ask the question. So let me start with the question, and then I will call it like how technology will be helping. So if I ask the question, कि technology के नाम पे, what comes in your mind, like how farmers are using the technology? I believe it's a tractor. If you see last green revolution, that is an improvement in the seeds, or we use the fertilizer. Then tractor is a major piece which is helping farmers to improve the productivity. If anything comes, then it might be some irrigation system. But is it sufficient? Now let's take the few more questions. Okay. So if anyone has any response, feel free to respond me. I'm okay. Okay, because that will make them more interactive. So any other tech other than technology, if you see, let's say one segment, let's say banking segment. Have you seen, okay, we can see that clearly that the big shift in the way banking was happening 20 years or 2 decades before, and now, even last 6-7 years itself, we completely transformed into the digital payment system, correct? Now let's talk about the other problem statement. When we are talking about the farmers, we are saying that to improve the farmers' wealth, let's remove the middleman. But is it the right solution? Or why? Like it's a, in my opinion, it's is it not the clear commerce where supply chain imbalance is happening? Are we changing our food habits in a day? No. If we are not changing in a food habits, then why prices? We can see the crash in the prices or hike in the prices, because it's a clear cut. The reason is like supply chain imbalance. Okay, here farmers are producing more. If produce will be more, then prices will come down. Correct. So it means overproduction kills the price advantage, and farmers are forced to either even throw the or they don't feel to bring the crops at their home. Okay. Another scenario, let's talk about the other problem statement. Okay. When we are talking about the farmers, are they able to get the right seeds? Do they have access to the quality seeds or the product of their choice? Are they able to get the access to the information? And when talk about the information, whenever information is flowing from one person to the another person, definitely the right information will not flow. Somewhere we will miss the core information, and that is what happening. Okay, when they are on the field, are they able to get the product in their field, on their field? No. So I can say, while working with the farmers, we realize that there are a lot of problems, and being a tech guy, we can't solve all the problem in a day, but we narrow it down and we decided like let's focus on the agri input. And being a technology person, we realized that using the science, data, and technology, we can transform the
Sir, you are on mute. Oh, yeah, sir. Now it's fine.
So whether I missed anything or
No, sir. You can proceed.
okay, sure. Okay, so this is a problem statement. Okay, so I can go to the next. So this is a small journey. We both came from the tech background, and we decided that let's bring the technology advantage to the farmers. And that's where we narrow it down to agri input. So I already asked a few questions कि farmers कैसे decision ले रहा है, उसका उसमें कोई data ही नहीं है. When he is going for the sowing, वो अपने पास वाले ने क्या sowing पे focus, मतलब क्या sowing कर रहा है, उसी के बेस पे वो decision ले रहा है. ठीक है ना. उसके पास में product जो से चाहिए, local shopkeeper is not giving that product. Okay, so there are such issues. So we just figured out कि being a big heart Jens, हम farmers को जो है राइट प्रोडक्ट प्रोवाइड करें एट द राइट प्राइस, ट्रांसपेरेंट प्राइसिंग, उनको इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करें उनके डिजिटल मोबाइल सिस्टम के ऊपर. ओके, उनको इंफॉर्मेशन बताएं कि उनको कब क्या कैसे करना है. ओके, दिस वाज द इनपुट साइड. So let me reiterate, like Big Heart, being a team Big Heart, we are trying to bring the transparency in the price. We are trying to bring the transparent information. Okay, we are trying to bring the product of their choice to for the farmers. Okay, convenience for the farmers. Okay, but let's talk about the output side. So our journey is initial 3 years. We focused only on seeds. Then we added the crop protection, nutrients, crop solution, then implements. And from last 2 years, we are building the digital ecosystem for the farmer. And from last 1 year, now we are connecting farmers to the global world. So this is a brief journey about Big Heart. And let's see how technology is bringing the changes in their life. So first, let's understand the situation, what we have, or the complexity, what we have. So we have a 15 out of 20 climatic regions, 46 out of 60 soil types. So do you not think this is a very big complex problem? Because every 100 kilometer, the climatic region will change, soil type will change. So it means the problem is different, and the solution what we have supposed to apply, that will be different. And that's where we said, let's focus for Indian farmer, help them to grow, take the technology advantage, and then have them to take the informed decisions. So provide them the right information and let them take the informed decision. So this is I already talk about कि हम पहले seed से start किए, फिर pesticide add किए, and tools and implements. And now, so for the sake of my farmer friends, I can say Big Heart का objective clear है. हम farmers को quality input देना चाहते हैं at their doorstep. Transparent pricing रहे ताकि वो informed decision ले पाए. उनकी क्रॉप की जो फार्मर जो है 80% टाइम उसकी क्रॉप साइकिल के अंदर बिफोर हार्वेस्टिंग स्पेंड करता है, तो हम उसको हेल्प करना चाहते हैं उस 80% टाइम में. वी वांट टू हेल्प द फार्मर इतना ज्यादा इन्फॉर्म्ड हो जाए कि उसको मालूम रहे कि कब उसे क्या करना है. ओके, सो दिस वाज अ वन पार्ट ऑफ द वेयर टेक्नोलॉजी विल हेल्प. अब हम टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज करते हुए नाउ वी आर बिल्डिंग द डिजिटल इकोसिस्टम. So let's understand how it works. तो हम एक फार्मर का एक दिन का एक रूटीन लेते हैं. So if farmers early in the morning, if he get up, उठा है, तो what he would like to do? He would like to read the news, agriculture से related information, and that's where we release the Kisan Sandesh. But let me ask, do we have any platform dedicated to the farmers where they can socialize, they can discuss about their problem, they can discuss about their learnings. No, and that's where we are bringing the another platform called Kisan Vedika. So you can call it, this is the LinkedIn for the farmer. Okay. And then do we have any platform where farmer can do the trading directly farmer to farmer? No. That's where we are bringing the product called Kisan Bazaar. Okay. Now I will talk about like we release the app. So dekhiye, farmers or being an Indian, we are very convenient or we feel comfortable while reading in our own language. And that's the reason Big Heart released the app in Hindi. English is the definitely we started, but Hindi, then all southern language like Kannada, Telugu, Tamil. Okay, and we are slowly releasing in other languages also. So it means if any information, if we receive in our mother tongue, we will be more comfortable to read and adopt. And that is our focus, that how we can bring the information in the vernacular language. Okay. Then the guy who is growing a tomato, do you think it makes sense कि tomato वाले farmer को हम maize का information दें या soybean का information दें? No. So that's the reason being Big Heart, we are focusing that person should get very relevant information relevant to his crop. Okay. Now let me talk about the breakthrough product, that is a crop doctor. Crop doctor, I can proudly say, and we all can feel proud, we delivered we released the product crop doctor developed for Bharat. And we are the player, only player, I can say we are among top 2 across the globe who developed and established the crop doctor. So what does crop doctor do? Crop doctor में आपके पौधे में बीमारी है, आप खेत में गए और बीमारी है, you are not sure what to do. Now, right now you are relying on the local shopkeeper, and shopkeeper is giving you one chemical and you are applying the pest. If it is not working, again you are going to the shopkeeper and he's giving another pest. And that's where, just 1 minute, power is low, so let me just update that. So what we do, customer will again display the another product. And another disadvantage is when he's going to the shopkeeper, he's pushing 2 more product. But in our crop doctor, take the image, upload using our crop doctor. Once the image will be uploaded, the system will do the diagnosis and it will suggest what is the solution. And immediately you will get the solution. Then you can either go to the nearby shop or you can use the Big Heart, where we have a commerce platform where you can go and book the order. Within 5 days, it will reach to you. Okay. So I can again proudly say that we all should feel proud that we develop one very deep tech based on the AI ML, the product which will be helping the farmers to take the right decision. Okay. So this is in nutshell. So now I already talked about, like, we are giving the instant crop advisory, personalized information, market linkage, market intelligence. And recently we did the tie-up with SBI. Now we are giving the loan also to the farmer, and how it is important. Okay. So we, like, farmers, they don't have any credit history, and using our market in linkage approach, we are building the digital profile for the farmer, and we are making their credit profile so that they can get the easy loan from the banks. So now you may ask the question, like, whether farmers are really using the digital ecosystem or how it is. So I can say yes, farmers are using digital ecosystem very well. Last year, 7,070,000 farmer visited on our platform. We have a total 140 million. So it is almost close to 9% of farmer visited our platform in last few years. When we did the survey, 75% farmers are actively using smart devices. And you can see nearby to you, you can see almost every, at least one smart device we can find in one family. And definitely during the COVID, farmers family were forced to use the smart devices, either to take the, especially due to the kids, where they were forced to take the education over the mobile. And that's where digital adaptation increased very fast. So now we feel like digital ecosystem is ready. Now it's our responsibility to bring the digital tech advantage to the farmers, and that's where Team Big Heart is focusing. Okay, so you can see clearly that the deep growth, steep growth in the last few months, and this is the same is continuing. Being a Team Big Heart, we believe on bringing the quality product for the farmers, and that's where we check basic product at our level, and we are doing all the collaboration with the leading brand partners. Okay, so that is our core focus. Now let's take the advantage of how technology will help. So you can see here in the are you able to see in the left hand side, there is the crop distribution across India. And do you not think like if I know that what is a crop distribution, I can easily predict that how much crop production will come after a few months. I believe I am the only player who has such insights. Even I am the only player who will get 45 days before the sowing that where crop is shifting. And if I know this data, I can help farmers to take the right decision. Let me take to the next crop doctor. So farmers are using our crop doctor product at pan India level, not even in India. Farmers are using, we have customers who are using in South Africa or other part of the world. Okay. Even you can see in the Andaman Nicobar, there is a 1 dot. So it means people are using it pan India level. So how we are using this data? Using this data, we are very much aware that what is the disease impact, what is in the percentage, and what is a density. And using this information, once we are getting images, we are advising farmers as a preemptive solution that you may have a near around this X disease, maybe a leaf curve virus or seedling blight or bacterial wilt. Okay. And then we are suggesting that this is a solution you apply. So if farmer will come to know in advance that there is a disease impact possibilities, and if we apply the preemptive solution, do you not think he will be able to reduce the loss? He will be able to get the higher yield. And that is the indirect helping to the farmers to get the better outcomes. Okay, higher productivity and higher income. And that's where you can see it's a classic example how technology can help farmers to change their life. Okay. This is another example, like we know that how much sowing happen, and we know that what is the percentage, we know how much quantity will come. If we know this, I believe we knew it very well that now weather prices will go up and down. And that's where we can help farmers. We can suggest them that, okay, hold for certain time, or sell it right now. Okay, so that's where that is our Big Heart objective, that help farmers to take the again informed decision. So now let me give you some more data points. I think some numbers are older, but let me just see. We delivered 16,000 pin codes, more than 6 million farmers in last 12 months. And it's a 7 million actually. Okay, and we have a more than 7,000 SKUs. So we are the only largest player. We are able to serve in any part of India, whether it's Andaman Nicobar or it's a Northeast or it's a Jammu and Kashmir. We are able to deliver in any corner of India. Okay, we are the largest player by presence at pan India level. Okay, and this is a small team. So I will. So my objective is like this is a brief introduction about Big Heart. and then I want more the discussion so that I will be able to answer of your queries. So this is a team like Kiran, Satish, we all started with the vision that use the technology to bring the transformation in the agri domain and transform the farmer's life using science, data, and technology. This is our investors who came on board, believed on our vision, and definitely with the fund what we received, we are focusing to build the technology so that we can help all the stakeholders. This is a small team who are with me since beginning, and they believed on our vision, so they are with us during our tough time, and now we are growing at the different scales. So this is the nutshell. So let me keep it open this session for the Q&A. I think this is the best way. Himani, any other input you have, then I can.
Yes, sir.
So we can come and have questions from the audience.
Sir, your PPT has stopped.
Yeah, I stopped my PPT.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So see, it's a half an hour we have. Okay, either I can take some use cases,
Yes,
or
sir.
I believe this will be good that if audience has any question, then I can try to address that question, and that will make the more interactive and interesting.
Sir, let us see if we have any questions from the audience in the chat box. Then we can take these questions. Yes, sir. So give me a moment.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
So मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा सबसे कि अगर किसी के कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो तो पूछें. Okay, so that way we can make it more interactive. Okay, I just share कि किस तरीके से टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज करके टीम बिग हार्ट we are trying to bring the transformation in the farmer's life. Okay.
Sir, we have one question from Mr. Vijay Raj Singh. He has asked that how electronic communication is helping in agriculture mechanization. So if you have any idea about this, please answer this question.
No, just 1 minute. Just can you give me a minute? Just
yeah, sir. Sure.
Communication. Sorry, you are talking about the communication, or you are talking about the electronics as a equipment? Can you clarify?
Sir, he has asked about electronic communications.
Okay. So see, I will put this way, like how it is helping. Digital telecommunication is the key. Okay, because of the 4G penetration, now farmers are able to use the smart device. Since they have a smart device, we are able to bring more or better technology or better interface for the farmers. So always technology and communication are complementing to each other. Without communication system, without the internet, you can't get the better advantage of the software technology. Now everything, now we are using smart device for almost everything. Okay, sometime like even it's I can say it's a more powerful than the laptop, and we can do whatever we want over the mobile. So mobile as a gadget, it's an electronic device. Telecom as an infrastructure, it's building the ecosystem. Okay. Then application over the mobile is helping, like we are building the digital ecosystem for the farmers. So this is possible because of the communication network available in the rural area. Then definitely there are different technologies. It means this is just a beginning, like Zigbee or other neural network. So I think वो बहुत ज़्यादा advanced हो जाएगा इस forum के लिए, but definitely the communication or technology or electronics will be playing a critical role. So hope I answered the question. Yes.
Yeah,
Question?
sir. Yeah, sir. Sir, sir, we have a question like how from where the farmers are connected with you, like from which parts of the country. Like like I'm from North India, so I just want to know that are the people from North India, like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, they are connected with Big Heart or not? What is the status?
Okay, so I have a customer in Andaman Nicobar. I have a customer in Kashmir, Sofia, Baramulla, Anantnag. I have a customer in Tripura, Assam, Meghalaya, and the customer from Northeast, like I have a customer who purchased 250 times. What does it mean? It means they not even purchase for themselves, but they purchase for their fellow farmers also. So definitely farmers we have from at Pan India level. As I clearly said, we have a 16,000 pin codes we serve. So ये 16,000 pin code कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? 16,000 pin code is not from the tier 1 or tier 2 cities. This is tier 3, tier 2, or tier 5, or it's a rural village. Okay, so we are able to deliver in any part of India.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we have some other questions in the chat box. Like somebody has asked that how do you think that a country like India have the ability in tech development with the poor people or illiterate farmers? How they are doing it? How they are capable of doing this?
Okay.
Like most of the farmers, they are illiterate. Now the educated people like us, they are coming in the farming. So if we talk about the people who are not much educated or who are not used to using the devices like apps, etc. So what about them?
Okay, so do you know, like the kids, are we teaching them to play how to play the game? Have you seen that kids are very effectively using the smart devices? They are able to explore where is the images, photographs. They are able to take the photographs. They are able to play the games. It means this is our responsibility being a tech guy to bring a UI or UX such a easy way, or it should be focused on the farmers, even laymen without having a proper, it means it's our responsibility to bring the right UI UX so that anyone can use it. And I will answer differently. This is a one part, but if we see the data, okay, do you not think the guy who is okay, I have more than 85% farm customers, or I can say the people who are coming to the Big Art platform are below 40 years. What does it mean? It means at least they are 12th pass, at least, and I can see they did good graduation. I'm talking about the worst case scenario, not the best case scenario. Okay, it means they are able to read. Okay, they are educated. We can't say that they are illiterate. They are educated. So first I gave the answer like it's a UI UX. As being a tech guy, this is our responsibility. But at the same time, don't underestimate the farmers. They are very effectively using the mobile app, actively using. 75% farmer families are using every day. So hope I answered his question. Okay.
So we have some other questions in the chat box. So the next question is, do the extension agents have any role in promoting Big Heart?
So I did not understand, because there are multiple extension agent. Means, see, we have a very limited team. We don't believe to put the team. We are digital first company. What does it mean by? We believe that reach out to the farmer through digital channel, create awareness through Facebook, social media, or Google. If you search about any product on Google, you will find Big Heart on the top. So that's what our strategy. Okay, we don't believe to go to the farmers and say that this is a big heart. Okay, we believe in the push, not push approach, pull approach. We want that if farmer needs, we should be with them. Okay. Now, definitely, if you are talking about, we have a certain location, few location where we support in entire agri value chain. We have a team there. They are not the sales guy. They are the more the brand enabler. They create awareness. They create the work with the farmers to help them to improve their productivity. Okay. So when I said the agri value chain, it means, let's say the location, let's say chili. So we support in entire chili crop cycle to them. So hope I answered your question. If did you have a different question, you can write the counter question so that I can clarify.
So this is Dr. DPS Badwal from Just Agriculture.
Yeah.
तो मैं सर आपसे ये क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे पंजाब की अगर हम बात करें, पंजाब में ज्यादातर फार्मर्स जो हैं वो एक आड़ती सिस्टम से कनेक्टेड हैं, जिसकी वजह से फार्म लॉज में भी हमें बहुत सारा एजुटेशन मिल रहा। तो फार्मर्स क्या हैं जो हमारी आड़ती सिस्टम से कनेक्टेड है, वो क्या है कि आड़ जो है हमारी जो मंडीज हैं उसके जो मिडलमैन हैं उनकी अपनी ही पेस्टिसाइड शॉप्स हैं। तो वो उनको कह लो कि एक पुराना उनके 20-20, 30-30 साल के कनेक्शन बने हुए हैं, ठीक है। तो ऐसी हम कह सकते हैं मार्केट में आपने जैसे अपना ये एक नया टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड अपना एक ऐप भी लॉन्च करा, फिर उसमें मार्केट प्लेस में अपनी एक बहुत अच्छी जगह बनाई है। तो ये एक तो जर्नी कैसी रही आपकी, और दूसरी चीज जो पंजाब का फार्मर है वे जल्दी कह लो कि किसी की बात एग्री नहीं करते, ये तो साइंटिस्ट की भी नहीं सुनते हैं, ठीक है। तो इसमें अब आपका क्रिस्टल का मान लो टिल्ट फंगीसाइड में चेक कर रहा था, वो 165 रुपीज का 100 ml, वही चीज उसको शॉप पे भी अवेलेबल है। तो आपने ये फार्मर्स में ट्रस्ट कैसे बिल्ड किया? सबसे बड़ी चीज है ट्रस्ट। जब तक फार्मर का ट्रस्ट तो शॉपकीपर पे भी नहीं है, फार्मर का ट्रस्ट जो है आड़ती के साथ भी नहीं कनेक्टेड है ना वो। बट उस ऐसी क्लटर्ड मार्केट में एक अपनी प्लेस बनानी और उनको एक ये यकीन दिलाना कि आपको बेस्ट और ऑथेंटिक सीड या फर्टिलाइजर हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे, तो कैसे रहा ये आपका पूरा जर्नी, कैसा रहा?
Okay, I think you asked very good question. This question I can say is a very right. The reason is, एक मिनट मेरे को दीजिएगा. I think no, just 1 minute. Sorry team, something is going on, so might be I have to just interrupt for a minute. Okay, but let me just answer this question. Let's talk about first, let's say Jalandhar. मैं जालंधर में वर्क किया हूँ, और personally I executed. Let's compare the farmers' behavior, what we have in Punjab and what we have in Bihar. Jalandhar is a big dominating area for potato, and then potato के बाद में वहां पे लगता है अपना मक्का, करेक्ट। अब हम पंजाब की बात करें तो पंजाब में द फार्मर इज मोर लाइक अ बिग फार्मर, ओके, वी आर कॉलिंग इट मिनी कनाडा, ओके। वहां पे वो अगर उसका बाइंग कैपेसिटी माने तो 50,000 मिनिमम उसका एवरेज बाइंग कैपेसिटी हो जाता है, ओके। Whereas in Bihar they buy only 1 packet, 2 packet, okay. So now the behavior of both the farmers are different. एक फार्मर जो है वो सोशली वेल कनेक्टेड है, दूसरा फार्मर जो है उसका बिहेवियर ही B2B जैसा है. इट मीन्स ही वांट सर्विस. सो यदि आपको पंजाब फार्मर से बात करनी है तो आपको उसको प्राइस पे आप नहीं खेल सकते, आप उसको सर्विस देनी पड़ेगी. सर्विस सबको देनी पड़ेगी, बट क्योंकि वहां पे उसको एक डिफरेंट अटेंशन चाहिए, ओके. वेयरएज तो ये तो हो गया बिहेवियर. सेकंड फेथ जो आता है वो आता है लॉन्ग टर्म कमिटमेंट से. वी आर वर्किंग सिंस 2015 and we are assuring every time that we should able to bring the quality, so we never compromise on the quality knowingly. और यदि हमें कभी इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है कि ये प्रोडक्ट इज नॉट परफॉर्मिंग वेल, वी डोंट हेजिटेट टू डिलिस्ट. तो हमने जो पार्टनर बना है वो हमेशा we focus to bring the quality partners associated with Big Heart. क्योंकि आप जैसे लोगों के साथ रहते हैं वैसा ही आपका नेचर होता है, वैसे ही आपका ब्रांड बिल्डिंग होता है. Okay, it's a simple social, I can say, philosophy. So we also follow the same. We believe in the quality. We are trying to bring the quality players on our platform. ठीक है ना? Now, next. Faith जब बनता है तो it's a not a one day, it's a 7 years. Since 2015, we are working with the farmers. Okay. We are never in the sales mode. Okay. हमारी एक ही कोशिश है कि फार्मर्स को हम उसको राइट इंफॉर्मेशन दे पाए. और यदि आप देखेंगे डिजिटल इकोसिस्टम जो बना रहे हैं, वी आर नेवर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेल्स, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट गिविंग द राइट इंफॉर्मेशन. ओके, नाउ सिंस वी आर गिविंग द राइट इंफॉर्मेशन, वी वांट टू गेट कनेक्टेड विद देम, एंड दैट्स वेयर जो है वी आर एबल टू बिल्ड द, आई कैन से वी आर एबल टू कनेक्ट विद देम. Or we are continuously working to make this connection more deeper day by day, and that is our core approach. Okay, definitely it's a digitally, but yes, we are trying to reach more closer to farmers. So I think I answered question. If I missed any section, please repeat your question again so that I can answer.
जी सर, एक और चीज मैंने जानी थी कि जैसे देहात काम कर रहा है तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं कि अपने जो ऑलरेडी जो एग्जिस्टिंग हमारे पेस्टिसाइड आउटलेट्स हैं उनके साथ टाई अप्स कर रहे हैं. तो आपकी कंपनी भी ऐसा कुछ काम कर रही है कि जो एग्जिस्टिंग मार्केट बनी हुई है उसके साथ आप भी काम कर रहे हो कि हाँ उनको हम बिग हाथ के थ्रू कनेक्ट करके ऑथेंटिसिटी एक प्रोवाइड की जाए ताकि फार्मर ऑलरेडी जुड़ा हुआ है उनके साथ, तो हम बिग हाथ के थ्रू ज्यादा नेटवर्क बड़ा कर सकते हैं. आप उस पे नेटवर्क पे काम कर रहे हो या ओनली ऑन द एग्रीटेक कि अपनी ऐप के थ्रू या अपनी वेबसाइट के थ्रू ही ऑर्डर्स ले रहे हो?
Big Heart is purely digital platform.
Okay.
Okay, that is a one part. Second part, we believe that, okay, let's take an example. When first lockdown happened, we were the digital player and we were able to serve. We worked 365 days, not even for a single day we were sitting idle. Idle means we just trying to reach out to the farmer and support them and try to give them product at their doorstep during even lockdown. That was possible because of our digital approach. If we see on our platform, farmers can come and book even at night 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. This is that we believe that advantage of digital platform. So I will put this way, let me not compare any company XYZ. Okay, I will put the beauty of Indian agri tech is we all there was no sustainable model, कोई भी एक sustainable model नहीं था global level पे, और हम जो हैं प्रॉब्लम को अपने एंगल से देख रहे हैं, अपने विजन से देख रहे हैं, एंड वी आर ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड आवर ओन सॉल्यूशन. तो हम अपना खुद का सॉल्यूशन बना रहे हैं. सो दैट्स वेयर यदि आप बात करेंगे मेरी अप्रोच, मेरा फार्मर्स को रीच करने का तरीका, मेरा उसको सर्विस देने का तरीका अलग होगा डेफिनेटली देन दी अदर्स. मेरे को अपने एडवांटेज दिखते हैं, अपने डिसएडवांटेज दिखते हैं. मुझे मालूम है कि मेरे को क्या डायरेक्शन पकड़नी है. किसी और कंपनी ने अगर कोई अप्रोच अडॉप्ट की है तो उनके अपने जो उनकी लर्निंग होगी उसके बेस पे उनको वो मॉडल जो है वो ज्यादा बेटर लगता है, और दे आर ट्राइंग टू फॉलो द सर्टेन मॉडल. तो पर्सनली आई विल से देयर इज नो राइट और रॉन्ग. ओके, इट्स इंडिया इज अ बिग मार्केट और हम सब अपने अपने तरीके से प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. ओके, तो सेलिंग इज द वन पार्ट. बिग हार्ट्स डेफिनेटली सेल्स हर कोई करना चाहता है, बिग हार्ट भी करना चाहती है, बट मोर देन दैट व्हाट इज आवर कोर ऑब्जेक्टिव? आवर कोर ऑब्जेक्टिव इज build the digital ecosystem for the farmers and transform their life. They should able to take the informed decision while they are buying or when they are sowing or when they are applying the crop solution and when they are thinking to sell the produce. So I think this is a major difference. So hope I answered your question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering these questions. So, sir, we have some questions from other participants. So, one question is, do Big Heart has any internship opportunities for the students like BSc Agriculture students and other agriculture graduates? They have, if they want to do some internship under your platform.
Yeah, so I will put this way. Okay, Big Heart पे किसान वेदी का एक प्लेटफॉर्म है. I will request everyone go and give the response to the farmer. Why? आप स्टडी कर रहे हैं पर आपको रियल टाइम प्रॉब्लम जो मिल रही है वो एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे मिल रही है, किसान वेदिका पे. आप उनको जाइए, उनका प्रॉब्लम सोल्व करने की कोशिश करिए. आपके पास में आंसर नहीं होगा तो अपने कॉलेज में जाके फेलो स्टूडेंट से मिलिए और उसको आप जो है अंडरस्टैंड करके वापस से उनको राइट रिस्पॉन्स दीजिए. मैं ये नहीं कहता कि आप उसको बिग हार्ट पे लिस्टेड प्रोडक्ट सजेस्ट करिए, आप उनको सॉल्ट बताइए. ओके, आप उन ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड कि वो प्रॉब्लम क्यों आ रही है. ओके, दिस इज स्टेप 1. व्हाट इज स्टेप 2? वी वांट टू रिकॉग्नाइज. ओके, यहाँ पे अगर आई बिलीव यूनिवर्सिटी से भी हैं, वी कैन डू द टाई अप विद द यूनिवर्सिटीज and whoever give the better response, okay, few of the guys we can directly hire from there. That is already as a part of our strategy we are following. Okay, this is a step 2. Step 3, डायरेक्टली इंटर्न तो हम नहीं, मतलब हमारी स्ट्रेटजी ही इंटर्न के थ्रू हायर करने की, लेकिन हमारे यहाँ पे पर्सन हैज टू कम फॉर 6 month इंटर्नशिप. वो एक 6 month की इंटर्नशिप खत्म करता है, देन वी गिव द प्लेसमेंट टू देम. तो 6 month की इंटर्नशिप के बिना हम प्लेसमेंट नहीं देते. वो एक कोर स्ट्रेटजी है. तो वी गिव द इंटर्नशिप, बट इंटर्नशिप नॉट फॉर द इंटर्नशिप. पर यदि हम इंटर्नशिप दे रहे हैं तो हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव ये है कि अगर किसी ने हमारे इंटर्नशिप करी है, इसका मतलब ये है कि वी आर विलिंग टू गिव हिम परमानेंट प्लेसमेंट. सो होप आई आंसर्ड द क्वेश्चन एंड opportunity is open for everyone.
Yes, sir, very beautiful you have answered. Sir, another question, like Big Heart जो है वो farmers को, मतलब suppliers and buyers को आपस में connect कर रहा है. So farmer जो है वो क्या क्या जो है आप farmer को sell करते हैं अपने platform पे, like the seed, pesticide, the inputs, or the farmers they can sell their product directly through Big Heart.
Okay, so I will put this way कि it's a social e-commerce platform. वन इज ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म जो कि बिग हार्ट ऑन करता है, जहां पे कि हम इनपुट प्रोवाइड करते हैं फार्मर्स को घर बैठे. अनदर वन इज अ सोशल ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म जहां पे कि हम इन्वॉल्व नहीं होना चाहते हैं, बट वी आर सेइंग कि एक ऐसा डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म जहां पे फार्मर आए, मान लीजिए किसी के पास में काऊ है और उस अपनी काऊ को बेचना चाहता है, कि उसकी डिस्क्रिप्शन डाल दे और फोटोग्राफ्स डाल दे. नियर बाय में जो भी होगा उसको वो विजिबल होगा, और विजिबल होगा तो वो उसको कोट कर सकता है वहां पे. देन बोथ द फार्मर्स कैन talk to each other and sell it. तो इसका मतलब ये एक फ्री प्रोडक्ट है. we are not charging anything to the farmer. We are saying use it, and this is the way we are. So it's anything they can do it. Anything what they want they can sell it.
Yes sir. सर एक और चीज, जैसे मान लो हिमाचल के फार्मर्स हैं, वो ग्रो करते हैं काफी टमाटो एंड कैप्सिकम, जो कि बहुत पेरिशेबल क्रॉप्स हैं, ज्यादा उनकी शेल्फ लाइफ नहीं है, स्पेशली टमाटो की. सो इफ जैसे सपोज मार्केट में गलत चल रहा है, फार्मर्स के पास अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं है सेल करने की अपने लोकल मार्केट में, सो क्या बिग हार्ट के थ्रू वो किसी दूसरे स्टेट में लाइक पंजाब, हरियाणा या फिर दिल्ली तक अपना प्रोडक्ट सेल कर सकता है, या ऐसी कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी आप प्रोवाइड करते हैं?
इसको 2 पार्ट में डिवाइड करते हैं. कुछ प्रोडक्ट में तो वी आर फोकसिंग लाइक चिली, corn, and that is also not the green chili. Okay, so like I will say we exported 17 containers in last 3 months in Taiwan or different countries. Okay, now I can say day for yesterday complete one, it means around I can say 18 or 20 trucks we dispatched from one state to other state. Okay, so Big Heart is doing in certain commodity like corn or chili, I can highlight here. Okay, this is a one part of your question, which we are saying that yes, if you have a sufficient quantity, we have a requirement, we can, if you are able to provide, we can connect with the industry and we can assure that product should come from you to company gate. Second is where farmer has a excess product and he's not able to sell it. That's what I'm saying. The Kisan Bazaar, where they can post their product. I just personally, whenever we posted, always we got almost 8 to 10 inquiries. So again, I'm saying it's a growing platform. More users will come. It will be day by day, or by the time it will be more stronger. And that is where we are focusing. So use the Kisan Bazaar. I believe it will be very helpful.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sir, like Big Heart is working.
Just a minute, one more point. We are showing the mandi price also, so farmer can see the mandi price of difference and they can take the decision. Yes.
Yeah, sir, that's amazing. सर जैसे farmers को एक अपना मतलब farmer जो है direct buyer से connect कर सकते हैं through Big Heart. Sir, another thing is like आप जो है sales में work कर रहे हो. Do you have any plans to work in other fields like in the detection of diseases and pests? Do you want to go to that side also, like technology, artificial intelligence and drones technology? Everything is very famous right now. So do Big Heart have any plans for that also?
The crop doctor हम रिलीज किए हैं, तो डेफिनेटली वी आर यूजिंग डीप टेक, एंड एज आई सेड कि इंडिया में सिर्फ बिग हार्ट एस्टेब्लिश की है इस प्रोडक्ट को. ऐसा नहीं है कि पास्ट में किसी ने ट्राई किया है, और ग्लोबल लेवल पे भी 2 ही कंपनी एस्टेब्लिश कर पाई जिसमें से बिग हार्ट एक है, एंड दैट्स वेयर वी ऑल शुड फील प्राइड. अब आता है ड्रोन टेक्नोलॉजी. आई एम नॉट डिनाइंग, यस डेफिनेटली टुमारो, बट वन स्टेप एट अ टाइम. ओके, सो वंस इट विल बी मैच्योर एनफ, डेफिनेटली वी वुड लाइक टू गो थ्रू. पर प्रॉब्लम इतना बड़ा है, एग्री डोमेन का देखें तो प्रॉब्लम बहुत बड़ा है, और हर प्रॉब्लम अपने आप में एक बिगेस्ट चैलेंज है. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप गए इनपुट कोई हैं तो इनपुट अक्रॉस इंडिया सर्विंग, इट्स नॉट इजी, बट बिग हार्ट टुक दिस चैलेंज एंड वी आर सक्सेसफुली आर एबल टू डू इट. ओके, तो आई कैन से यस, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज, एंड डेफिनेटली while we are building the digital ecosystem, will bring all the services and solution on the single platform. So I will not say no. Yes, we will do it.
Yes, sir. सर एक और क्वेरी, जैसे आपने बोला कि अभी आपने अपने कंसाइनमेंट्स जो है ताइवान एंड अदर कंट्रीज में आपने मतलब भेजी है. सो द क्वेश्चन इज दैट कि जैसे नॉर्मली हम कोई भी ट्रेड करते हैं किसी दूसरी कंट्री में, तो हमें काफी चीजों का ध्यान रखना पड़ता है, लाइक पेस्टिसाइड्स का रेजिड्यू कितना है, उस कंट्री की जो भी रेगुलेटिंग अथॉरिटी है उनकी मतलब क्या रेगुलेशंस है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग हमें चलना पड़ता है. MRL वगैरह सब कुछ अकॉर्डिंगली फिक्स होता है, तो हमें उस पे करना पड़ता है. लाइक फार्मर जो है बिग हार्ट के थ्रू अगर अपना प्रोडक्ट किसी दूसरी कंट्री में एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है, सो हाउ यू इंश्योर दैट एवरीथिंग इज अंडर कंट्रोल, लाइक MRL जो है वो प्रॉपर है, या किसी पेस्ट का इन्फेस्टेशन तो नहीं है, या कोई दूसरा पेस्ट हमारी कंट्री से या कोई डिजीज हमारी कंट्री से हमारी कंसाइनमेंट के साथ दूसरी कंट्री में तो नहीं जा रही है. लाइक अबाउट द क्वारंटीन सिस्टम, I just want to know about that because I am from plant protection background. So this is my query, like how you are doing this.
Yeah, so it's a very good question, and I can say it's a beginning for us also. Okay, this is again one. It's for us, it's a baby step, but it's a big step. Okay, so like we did the first. We connected, or I can say we got the requirement, क्योंकि हर एक का quality parameters होता है जो कि कंपनी देती है, उस पे हम प्राइस करते हैं ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ फार्मर्स, और उसके बाद में हम फार्मर्स से वो क्वालिटी पैरामीटर्स पे आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं. आइडेंटिफाई करके जिसका उस क्वालिटी पैरामीटर पे मैच हो जाता है, उसको हम जो है सपोर्ट करते हैं कि वो जो है उसको माल जो है उसका इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में पहुंच जाए. So right now, as on today, Big Heart is playing the critical role here, Team Big Heart. Okay. And I will say there are a lot of technology intervention will be required, and Big Heart will be developing the required technology down the line. to automate the things or to make it more robust. So, but this is the direction we have. So your question is right. We are getting the requirement, all the residual or all the parameters are the specific part of the specifications. So
Yes, sir.
we focus on that parameter.
Yes, sir. Sir, I just want to know about your app Crop Doctor, like how it works. Like I have never used that. I first time मैंने आपके मुंह से भी सुना कि Crop Doctor करके एक ऐप है. Like मैं plant protection background से हूँ, so I am very curious to know about that. Like कैसे काम करती है, उस पे क्या suggestion देते हैं? आप pesticide का suggestion देते हो या IPM follow करने को बताते हो या कोई कौन सी प्रैक्टिसेस मतलब उसमें फार्मर को सजेस्ट की जाती हैं या कैसे उसमें कैसे ऑपरेट करते हैं उस ऐप को?
देखिए, इंटीग्रेटेड पेस्ट मैनेजमेंट जो है वो तो आपका एक प्रीएम्प्टिव सॉल्यूशन है. ओके, वो एक कंप्लीट क्रॉप के अंदर आपको फॉलो करना है. अब आप बीमार पड़ गए हो तो आपको डॉक्टर जो डिजीज देगा उसको एक आपको क्लोरोक्विन खानी पड़ेगी तो खानी ही पड़ेगी. ठीक है ना. आप उससे बोलो कि नहीं ये एक प्रीएम्प्टिव सॉल्यूशन इसको अप्लाई करो, वो टाइम निकल गया. Okay. So now first you have to download Big Heart app. Crop Doctor is one of the part of the Big Heart app. Okay, it's not a separate product. Okay. आप जाइए प्ले स्टोर पे बिग हार्ट ऐप डाउनलोड करिए. आई बिलीव एवरीवन शुड डाउनलोड एंड इफ यू लाइक शेयर विद योर फेलो फार्मर्स और फ्रेंड्स. आई एम सेइंग रियली इट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल. आवर टीम इज सीरियसली फोकसिंग ऑन दिस to build the world class product. Okay. तो इसके अंदर क्या है कि आप गए, आपने इमेज लिया, हर इमेज का एक प्रॉपर्टी होता है. ओके, एंड इट्स अ AI/ML बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट. तो जब आप AI/ML बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट हो गया तो आपको जो है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस से वो सिस्टम पता कर लेता है कि इसके अंदर क्या डिजीज है और वो बेस्ड ऑन द प्रेडिक्शन जो एक लर्निंग है उसके बेस पे सिस्टम डिटेक्ट करता है और वो सजेस्ट करता है कि इसका क्या सॉल्यूशन है और उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन देता है. और डिस्क्रिप्शन देने के बाद में वो कहता है कि ये सॉल्यूशन है, आप उस सॉल्यूशन को अप्लाई कर लें. तो उसके पीछे रैशनल होता है कि मान लीजिए चिली है तो इट विल आस्क ये चिली का प्रोडक्ट है और इसके अंदर ये लीफ कर्ल वायरस है. ओके, एंड देन सिम्टम्स बता देंगे ये सिम्टम्स हैं एंड देन विल प्रोवाइड. सो आई थिंक यू विल यूज इट. आई बिलीव यू विल एंजॉय इट.
Surely, sir, I found it very, very interesting, and surely after the session, I'm going to download the Big Heart app. Sir, another thing is like बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं यूनिवर्सिटीज में जो रिसर्च कर रहे हैं आजकल नैनो पार्टिकल्स पे भी रिसर्च हो रही है. लाइक नैनो पार्टिकल से सीड की कोटिंग कर रहे हैं एंड ऑल. सो नैनो पार्टिकल्स जो है वो इजीली अवेलेबल नहीं है. लाइक यूनिवर्सिटी के स्टूडेंट्स को मतलब काफी दूर दूर से मंगाने पड़ते हैं, काफी रिसर्च करना पड़ता है अब कहाँ से मंगाएं, किसके पास मिलेंगे. तो बिग हार्ट के थ्रू क्या हम नैनो पार्टिकल्स भी ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं जैसे स्टूडेंट्स को रिसर्च के लिए अगर चाहिए हो तो?
Yeah, I will answer differently. Yes, we are trying to build all the niche technology product on our platform. यदि कोई प्रोडक्ट कॉमर्शियली अवेलेबल है इंडिया में और वो निश है, डेफिनेटली विल ट्राई टू ब्रिंग ऑन प्लेटफॉर्म. दैट इज अ पॉइंट नंबर 1. Second, I will say like lot of universities, even manufacturers or R&D companies are booking orders on Big Heart platform. Because this is a single platform. I said major is the transparency. आपको प्रोडक्ट की अवेलेबिलिटी है, एक्सेस है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी है एंड दैट वही हमको एक यूनिक पोजीशन पे ले जाती है.
यस सर. जितने भी आपके साथ सेलर्स कनेक्टेड हैं बिग हार्ट के थ्रू, सो मतलब जैसे मार्केट में बहुत सारे स्प्यूरियस पेस्टिसाइड्स एंड फंजीसाइड्स मिलते हैं. इवन जो ऑर्गेनिक इनपुट्स हैं वो भी स्प्यूरियस हैं. जैसे नीम के अंदर किसी ने पेस्टिसाइड को मिक्स कर दिया होता है एंड जब हम उस ऑर्गेनिक फार्मर्स भी जो यूज करते हैं प्रोडक्ट, फिर जब हम उसका रेजिड्यू टेस्टिंग करते हैं तो ऑर्गेनिक में कन्वेंशनल से ज्यादा रेजिड्यू हमें डिटेक्ट होता है. सो और बहुत सारे डेप्यूटेड सेलर्स हैं हमारे एरिया में जिनके पास से हम खरीदते हैं और वो स्प्यूरियस होता है. लाइक यू नो, सो how Big Heart is working in that way, like how you are ensuring the quality and all?
See, definitely, like I have let's say more than 100 marketplace manufacturers. But if you see in India, we have companies in thousands. Why we listed limited? Because before listing, we wanted to assure that their product is a quality product. And as I said, we do time to time quality check. If we feel that something is not genuine, we are ready to delist the product, because for us, sale is not important. Building the faith and providing the right input to the farmer is important. So we are trying our best. Knowingly, we do not want to list any spurious product. If by mistake something happened, definitely being a regular check what we do the course correction.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I must say it was indeed a very, very informative session, because I have learned about a lot of new things I don't know about them earlier. And I hope that all of our participants has also learned a lot of knowledge from you. So, sir, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your experience with us. It was indeed a very, very wonderful session.
Yeah, thanks. So before we closing, if any last chance, if anyone wants to ask one more question, they can ask. Otherwise, we are done.
Yes, sir. Let me just check the chat box if we have any other questions.
So one question we received, I believe, let me.
Yeah, sir.
Farmers in India are not willing to accept the technologies. I believe India is a big market. Okay. It depends कि आप किनसे मिलते हैं. 140 million और 14 to 15 crore farmers हमारे यहाँ पे हैं. और इंडिया का साइज छोटा नहीं है. अगर मैं इनपुट की वैल्यू की बात करूं, लेट्स फॉर अ टाइम बीइंग लेट्स टॉक अबाउट कि अज्यूम कर लीजिए आप राइट हैं डॉक्टर साहब. ओके. अगर मैं 100 में से 2 लोगों को भी सर्व करता हूं, तो 2% in terms of, let's talk about the commercial value, $52 billion market. It's a 2 billion. It's a 14,000 crore, 15,000 crore. So we are not for, देखिए, that's what the difference between big heart and others. We are not saying that you come and do it. We are saying if you feel the advantage, you will come and you will get associated with us. We are trying best. We are not doing business, developing the technology for today. We are developing a technology for tomorrow. आने वाला कल जहाँ पे कि एक किसान का बच्चा जो कि क्लास 7th के अंदर है, 6th के अंदर है, जिसने कि मोबाइल ऐप यूज किया है ड्यूरिंग द कोविड, आज से 7 साल बाद वो स्मार्ट डिवाइस बहुत इफेक्टिवली यूज कर रहा होगा. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग द पर्सन जो कि खेत के अंदर है और वो इज रेडी टू ट्रांसफॉर्म दी नाउ थिंग्स टू दी देयर किड्स. वो रेडी है कि मेरे बच्चे कब 17 से 18 साल के होंगे और खेत में आके मेरी हेल्प करेंगे. और फार्मर्स के जो बच्चे हैं, बिलीव मी, दे आर वेरी इफेक्टिवली यूजिंग स्मार्ट डिवाइसेस. So we believe there are, I can say, point कि half glass full or half glass empty. We believe in half glass full.
Very nice, sir. I must appreciate your vision, like you have thought about the coming generation, and that is very, very appreciable. So thank you, sir. Thank you for joining and enlightening us with such a beautiful talk. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks all for joining this session. Thanks once again. Bye.
So participant, our previous guest, Mr. Sachin Nandwana, has very beautifully explained that how technology can transform the future of farmers, and they have answered our questions very, very beautifully. So now I just want to thank sir, and now taking the program to the next segment, I would like to invite the next guest of today's evening, Dr. Nikhil Mehta. He is Administrative Officer and Research Officer in the Punjab State Farmers Commission. So before inviting sir to deliver his lecture, let me briefly introduce sir to inspire all of you. So sir has done BSc Agriculture and MSc Vegetable Science from Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana, And further, he has completed his PhD in vegetable science from Lovely Professional University, Punjab. And now he's working on deputation as research officer in Punjab State Farmers and Farm Workers Commission. And he has also worked as the horticulture development officer. And he has during his tenure as horticulture development officer, he has additional duties as high-tech vegetable center Moga, and Dr. Mehta has published numerous research papers and book chapters. Additionally, sir has attended many trainings and seminars. And Dr. Mehta has been awarded with the various awards, including special honor from Secretary Agriculture Punjab in the 8th Jat Expo, Kisan Mela Firozpur, Award of the Honor, University Merit Certificate, College Merit Certificate, and many more. And in addition to the academics, sir was very active in sports during his college days and has been awarded with various awards for sports. So without wasting much time, I just want to invite sir to deliver his talk and enlighten our participants. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for introducing me. My slide is visible?
Yeah, sir, your slide is visible.
Okay, thank you. Today I'm going to start my presentation with the topic entrepreneurship development in horticulture with various hydroponic systems. So as we all know that this hydroponics is a very coming in trends and very current topic. So latest techniques in horticulture, agriculture. So this hydroponics words actually comes from the hydro and ponics, which means it's a moving water. So in this hydroponics, we have the different type of systems. In hydroponics, we have a deep water culture system, nutrient film technique, hydroponic medium substrate based system. That other part is aeroponics and aquaponics. So this hydroponics includes so many techniques in this topic. So I will cover all these techniques in my presentation, and we briefly then we will go through our entrepreneurs who are adopting these techniques in Punjab, especially. So the basics is hydroponics is the moving water. The moving water having the two flows, that is passive or active. Means passive means where there is no energy required. A thread type or in a submerged condition, plants can grow or can absorb water with the help of any thread-like structure which absorb water and deliver to the plant. So in the active system, there need energy in the form of any electricity, energy in the form of any pumping system. So that's two type of system. Hydroponic system is passive and active. So in basically passive system, where only a thread-like structure we can submerge in a water, and that thread absorb the water and deliver the moisture to the substrate or the plants. So with the capillary actions. So in active system, a pump is required which deliver the water to the roots of the plants. That water again circulate and recollect in the basal system where the pump is situated, and that this flow of water is again circulated again and again. That's called the system, hydroponic system. And this hydroponics having the nutrient film technique system, where a film of water is moving around the roots of the root zone of the plants. So these techniques having some base of in the form of a tube, either tube may be tubular or rectangular or square tube. Tube may be of plastic or any UPVC, or nowadays double layer plastic rectangular tube is used for commercial hydroponic system in nutrient film techniques. So in this technique, basically hydroponics is having the more efficient use of water, and more than 99% water is used. So efficiency is more than 99%. So as the circulation of water is always there. So in this, the basic concept is that you have to make a balanced solution for the hydroponics NFT, and there is different solution, fertilizer solution for different techniques. So these solution has been standardized by different scientists, different institutes. That is the other part, the fertigation schedule. We can discuss later, but I will touch these topics so that I can cover all the hydroponic system present in our in our areas or surroundings. So this basic hydroponic system is having different layers of tubes, or it can be a vertical, or it can be horizontal, or it can be in a multi-layer. So presently, in the beginning, in the beginning of 4 to 5 years earlier, there was only small pots were used to have a vertical garden types hydroponic system, where people were using substrate or sometime use pebbles. So further, nowadays people are using pipes. Pipes may be UPVC pipe or PVC pipe, 2-inch pipe or 4-inch pipe or 6-inch pipe, depending upon the crop or depending upon the stages of the plant we want to grow. So next, the future in coming with the rectangular pipe or square pipes, with having the multi-layer of these tubes, and having the resistance to climate, so that they maintain the temperature around the roots, and the water efficiency has been increased in this new system. So these new systems are having the different type of layering, like single layer system, then the multiple layer system that we installed in a wall in the vertical form. Then we have a A-shaped type NFT system, where we can use the efficient space, and the underside of the A shape we can use the deep water culture system. So this is a multi-layer system with the A-shaped design. Next is like this is a type structure, but it's having the different support, and the base can be used for the further deep water culture also. So these are the different designs of A type of structures. The leafy vegetable mainly grows in this NFT system, hydroponic system. So the channel and the tube and the this pipe size depend upon the which type of crop you want to grow, and the spacing between the between the two plants can be minimized, and to get the maximum production and maximum covering area per unit square meter. So these systems are nowadays used by private companies, multinational companies, commercially grown farm, or where the now this artificial hydroponic system is new dimensions coming in the this hydroponic system, which is indoor and which is run in the artificial condition with all fully temperature controlled system, and the irrigation is always fully automized and in the pulse form. So this is the system where the limitations of soil and temperature, and where the limitation of even sunlight. So indoor cultivation of NFT with the hydroponic system, this is a new techniques coming for the area, for the factories, for where farmers can grow anything. Even nowadays people are growing saffron in NFT system, in I have heard in Haryana, and even in the foreign Iran, many people are growing saffron in the NFT system. So this is the special system where artificial lights for particular wavelength, special lights are used to get the give the energy to the plants. And this is substrate based soilless cultivation. Substrate means there is a media to grow for the plants, And the media can be cocopeat, can be a different cocopeat vermiculite perlite and different sawdust, or you can send these peat moss or any rock wool. So this is substrate based hydroponic system. So it can have like in the form of grow bags, we can grow use this system, hydroponic system, or we can use a substrate based hydroponic in the turf system. This black portion, this black is a turf type where a long channel is used as a tube where substrate is mixed. In this this pic is from Center of Excellence Kartarpur, Jalandhar, Punjab. So this trials were conducted in 2015 and 16, and nowadays we have standardized so many varieties over these hydroponics. The tomato is most suitable for substrate based crop. Actually, for NFT, the leafy vegetable or herbs can be used for NFT system, but for the substrate system, you can grow tomatoes, cucumber, capsicum, and other brinjal, other vegetable also. So every technique has a different views, and the standardize of the technique and the standardize of protocols of fertilizer schedules has been according to the technique and according to the crop for different hydroponic system. So in this substrate based hydroponic system, the main is that in NFT all the plants are connected with a single system, and the roots are connected with each other. In this substrate, the roots are connected in the turf system. But if you grow these plants in a grow bag, like in the previous slide, the grow bag, we can grow 1 or 2 plants in one grow bag. So the root system of different grow bags will be the different. So any disease or insect pest came in one plant can be removed or replaced by the other plants. So the handling of substrate is easy in grow bags. Nowadays, a slab system is cocopeat slab system is coming in the trend, where the only cocopeat is mixed in that slab. That slab is maybe you have seen in the Triangle Farm in Hyderabad. So they are using slab system. But the limitation of the slab system is that when the crop is over, you have to change the slab. Either you have to change the slab, and either you have to add 25% other soilless media when you grow the next crop in that slab. So in this grow bag or turf system, the handling of a next crop and adding the 25% more media is easier than the slab. So I think this system is more economical than slab system if we use it handling. But if we go for commercial, then people are using slab system, and there where only cocopeat is used. And but in this grow bag and turf system, you can mix other growing media like cocopeat vermiculite perlite, cocopeat vermicompost, and even rice husk, burnt rice husk can be used in this substrate media. So the importance of this is that the uniformity of the crop, the color of the different fruits will be the uniform. The plant will be uniform in this soilless cultivation of a hydroponic system. Because all the plant will get controlled environment, controlled ECPH, controlled nutrients. So this is the beauty of this substrate-based hydroponic system. So you can then the further technique is Dutch pot system. Dutch pot system means there is a pot and there is a collection trays or pipe where the drainage is collected and reused in the system. These Dutch pot system are specially designed pots where lower part is with the liquid fertilizer and the upper portion is with the substrate. So this is the hybrid of NFT and the substrate system, where we can grow every vegetable, any vegetable, either leafy or fruiting vegetables. So this Dutch pot system having the other different pots, or in the multi-layer Dutch pot system, this can say, so which can collect the water, which can be easily used on the rooftop also. So different type of these system. Now the Dutch pot system is modified into the tower system, where we can use leafy vegetable, or here you can see the strawberries. These are grown on the Dutch pot system style, where the water is where water is film of water is coming from the top of the tower, and it is drained and collected in the base of the tower, and which where is the pump, then that pump is recirculate the water or solution, fertilizer solution in this tower. So this is the most advanced system, and where the space is the limiting, where you can minimize the these risk of this space. So multi-layer, and this is tower system. The tower system is benefit of tower system is that you can accommodate more plants as compared to multi-layer. So air circulation, light, everything is more efficient in this tower system. So then this is a Dutch port system with the aeroponic technique. This is picture of Israel in Araba Valley. I have been got trained in this Israel Araba in 2017, where I saw this aeroponic based Dutch port system, where a sprinkler water is thrown on the roots of the tomato plants, and these solution is then again collected in this pot. So this is a hybrid system. We call it as a Dutch pot system for aeroponic technique for tomato cultivation. So this is the new techniques. These are coming in the film. This is the aeroponic technique, which we all know about. This is the where water is sprinkled over the roots of the plant, and the plant's roots, they absorb water, moisture from these sprinklers, and a continuous sprinkling of these fertilizer water solution on the roots, so that the plants absorb the nutrients and water approximately to according to their need and the developing stages. This technique specially designed for the mini tuber or potato seed production in the aeroponic technique, because in this technique you have not uprooted the plant. Actually, when you grow potato crop in the soil based or substrate based, you have to pull out the plant, or you have to harvest the plant, cut out the plant, and then you have to harvest these potatoes. But in this aeroponic technique, you no need to uproot the plant, you no need to cut the plant, you move the roots and system, and you can pluck these small babies tomatoes, or these generation 0 or breeder seeds tomatoes directly from the roots of the plant, and you will believe that one plant gives 70 mini tubers from this aeroponic techniques, depending upon the variety and the crop and stages. But the potential is that one plant of the potato gets 70 to 75 mini tubers in this technique. So in this other form is that aquaponic. Aquaponic means this is a combination of growing vegetable in hydroponic with NFT system, along with the cultivation of these fish. So the fishes, they secrete ammonia, and the ammonia is converted into nitrate, and nitrate is absorbed by the plants. So the fish water is given to the or circulated to the hydroponic system, so that plant absorb these nutrients from these fish water, and that again water is again circulated to the fish. So aeration of the water is done through the root system of the plant and the pump. So this is the hybrid system where we can get both food of for plants, and we can get vegetable, fruits, and along with the fishes. So this system can be connected with the aquarium in the houses, or this can be nowadays a viable commercial cultivation of aquaponics, where fish and flower vegetables, they can grow simultaneously. So this is the new techniques is coming nowadays, where the coastal areas, where people like fish cultivation, and the same is fish water is utilized for the feeding to the crops or feeding to the plants. So this is aquaponic. This techniques is having the two part with the NFT and the substrate based hydroponic system. Means NFT can be joined with the aquaponic fish cultivation, or the substrate based grow bag or turf system can also be joined with the fish cultivation in the aquaponic with the upgradation of filters filters and the system. So these are the more efficient systems in hydroponic that we can get both the food of plant-based food and animal-based food, or in the form of fish. So in this further, nowadays the artificial light is introduced by the scientists to get the crop in the controlled condition, under where the sun is the limiting factor, under a rooftop where we can give artificial light. Actually, the plants need only 25 to 30,000 lux for the leafy vegetable and 50,000 lux meter light for the fruit production in vegetable, like in tomatoes or cucumber, capsicum. So we can control the intensity of the light with a different light system available. And further, these white lights are now be replaced by these purple lights, or you can these purple lights are more efficient, giving better production. And nowadays these malls and different hydroponic systems are, you can see in the buildings or in the malls or in the even shops, where the vertical space is covered with the vegetable or vegetations, and given them the, so that they get walls can be get green vegetation, and they are good utilization of walls. So in new concept is that the hydroponic system now can be used in the sea, where we can use the hydroponic system farming on the ship, on the farming on the ships where the solar energy is utilized to desaline the seawater, and the desalined seawater is then used for the hydroponic system to produce different vegetable or herbs. So this can be the new future farming, there where the land is a limiting factor. You can use the ships and in the seawater to utilize the production of vegetable or herbs in the hydroponic, using hydroponic techniques. So these are some of the demonstration, or these are the units which are running in Punjab, India. So NFT farmers are adopting this technique, but still they are struggling to standardize. But some of 5 to 7 farmers now commercially growing these techniques. Even you have heard about the Mr. Kapil Sharma, comedian, you must have known. They are now using this hydroponic stream technique for Brahmi cultivation in NFT in our Chandigarh, near Chandigarh. So different companies, MNCs are coming to this techniques to get production on NFT. So these are some of the units installed in Punjab in different universities like Chitkara University, lovely university like Global International University, Fatehgarh Sahib. So these units can be installed in your garden, in the rooftop. This is the Brahmi cultivation in hydroponic. This is farmer is Gurkripal. Many YouTube, you can search him in the YouTube. So Brahmi cultivation, herb cultivation in hydroponics is the new trends nowadays. Brahmi, basils, mint, many medicinal plants can be grown in this hydroponic system. This is some pictures. So these are some advantages and disadvantages of system. As you know, this there was one questions that there is a problem of insect pest management in. So this problem is that when your water is infected with the pathogens or any fungal or bacterial pathogens, you have to disinfect that water. So best method is to disinfect is using hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is a natural disinfectant, can be used to in the hydroponic system to sanitize this water, and also it gives oxygen to the roots of the plant. So 1% H2O2 can be used for this hydroponic, and for the small plant we can use 0.5% of the H2O2, hydrogen peroxide. So these are just briefs, and we can discuss on hydroponic farming in our next lectures. So anyone having questions?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Now we will take the questions from the participants. So, sir, participants, they just want to know about what is the initial cost for establishment of aquaponic system.
Aquaponic. Ma'am, this hydroponics system, they are costing around for 500 square meter, ma'am. For I think I can calculate it. I will roughly give the estimate according to per square meter. The costing is near about for the given by MNC, they are 5,000 to 6,000 rupees per square meter, including these protected structure also.
Okay, sir. Sir, next question is, what is, according to you, what is the major problem faced by the farmers in or entrepreneurs in the hydroponic system?
A major problem is that some people think that this can be run manually, but manually there is always a human error. So this hydroponic system should always be on automatic system, automatic fertigation, automatic climate control system. So where there will be less human error and there is more success of this system. So better if we use a more automation system and sensor based system, sensor based irrigation, light, and everything should be in control. So if we talk about insect pest, well, as I have already explained, insect pest is the major issue, because when there is a plant will be in shock or in the stress form, when the plant in stress form, either it is stress of temperature, either stress of water, either stress of nutrient, when the plant will be in the stress, the insect pest will again come. And especially the more incidents came is a root rot problem, fungal problem in hydroponic, because due to the fungal infection or contamination of water with some fungus and bacterials. So that need to be checked, and water, if there is any disease in the root system or in the plants, so we have to replace it. We have to change the plants or disinfect with the hydrogen peroxide. Thank you. Whereas the fungicide or bactericide can be suppressed, and biological fungicide, biofungicides can be used for control these fungal disease.
Okay, sir. Sir, another question is like there are many diseases which are soil borne, but in hydroponics we are not using soil, so there are no chances of soil borne diseases. But if the water is not of good quality, then there are chances of some waterborne diseases. So in hydroponics, how we are going to ensure the quality of water?
First of all, if the water is the problematic, then you have to use this distilled water. Now distilled water unit, just like you can say RO system. RO system are available for hydroponics farming. These RO system cost around 2 lakhs for one unit, which give you 1,000 liter of pure distilled water per hour. So that 1,000 liter per hour distilled water, that system cost you 2 lakh rupees. So this distilled water will be pure and will be having no chance of any insect pest or any diseases. Further, if you recirculate the water, then there may be contamination of bacteria or fungal. Then you can use UV filters. Like you have seen the RO in our houses, they are having the UV filters also. That UV filter, UV light that when passes through this water, that kills the pathogens. So there is some of the new techniques are coming to to get the clean water, to have the disinfected these water.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir, we know that in traditional farming we are spraying so a lot of pesticides and fertilizers on our crops. So because of that, our groundwater is polluted. Our groundwater contain a lot of residues of fertilizers, like heavy metals are also present in the groundwater. So
Yeah.
also this is related to water quality. So if one farmer is not using the RO water or distilled water, they are using the natural water. So have you heard about any such cases in which there are some problem caused by the heavy metals which are present in water? Are there any case studies like this?
Ma'am, actually, more leafy vegetables, they absorb heavy metals. So if these actually, when your water is not when the water is infected with the heavy metals, then there will always be a chance that the crop will absorb these heavy metals. So one thing you must know, there is 5 elements required for humans and for the plants. That is, one is air quality. The quality of air should be good. Second is water. Water is the life, and water quality should be. And third is light. Fourth is space, and fifth is agni. You can say temperature. We call it agni. These 5 तत्व जैसे हम कहते हैं कि चाहिए है, तो वो same plants को भी चाहिए. तो quality of these elements should be pure if you can want quality fruit or quality production. If the water is contaminated, then that will be passed on to your crop or your leafy vegetable. These heavy metals, they are coming from the groundwater, or they're coming from the pollution generated by the factories. So lead, arsenic, chromium, nickel, these elements, heavy metals, are coming in the groundwater, and they are polluting our food crops. So that's why we are saying that why this cancer is so coming, because our water is not pure, our air is not pure, and our food is also now adulterated. So this is the basics. We should know the quality air and quality water and light. This is the basic needs required for the any crop production in the soil or in the hydroponic system.
Okay, sir. Sir, another question. In the organic certification of crop, there is a proper process of certification, organic certification. So there is one step in the organic certification that we have to, like, if I am an organic farmer, then I need to do some kind of test, like water quality test or soil test. So that is not feasible in hydroponics, and the water test. So are there any kind of test in hydroponics also for ensuring the quality of produce and for ensuring the quality of input?
Ma'am, the basic test, we have to check the water quality. That's a similar, like we test our water of our tubules or water of our tap water. The same test is conducted for the ensure the quality of the water. Second is the quality of the food generated, means the leaf analysis of your crop. The leaf analysis will give you the reading of the content of macro elements, major elements, or micro elements, like if there is any toxicity of boron, or there is excess implication of nitrate. So these leaf analysis can be checked in any labs where soil testing can be done. So like we do certification in organic, same certification can be implemented on these crops for growing in hydroponics. The process is same, but the cost of these testing, for pesticide testing, one sample of one vegetable, it cost around 11,000 rupees, which test around 250 pesticides of any pesticide sprays. 250 pesticides can be tested with a single crop, costing around 11,000 rupees. So if we want to export our produce to other countries, so these tests and certifications are required, like global gap certification. these organic certification, these pesticide residue checks. We call it as MRL, minimum residue level, that we checked in our these crops or these vegetables.
Yes, sir. Sir, another thing I personally want to ask, like you have mentioned about pesticide residues and the things. So, what like you are in the government system, and you know there are certain central funded projects like about the monitoring of pesticide residues in at national level. That is a project
Yes,
that is going on countrywide. Like total
yes, yes.
30 plus
I have.
laboratories are working on that.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so are there any laboratories or center is working for testing the
Yeah,
residue of
yeah,
pesticides
yeah.
in hydroponically grown crops or not?
Actually, ma'am, these what you are talking about, that project is going on at the national level for pesticide monitoring. That is a good project, and that is having the one or two labs in every state, so that they can cover the all India data. So they have given the target to these labs, like in Punjab, there is a lab in Punjab Agriculture University. They are testing the samples for the pesticide residue and heavy metals. So these labs given target to collect 500, at least 500 samples from different regions of the area of the state, and they analyze and give data to the national government, central government, national level, and all the compiled data is then given report in the all India level. Recently, last year, I got this report, and I came to know that maximum samples, adulteration samples, are coming from the Bombay, and next then Hyderabad, then these Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat. So when there is more uh, factories, means, and more industries around, the more is the contamination of these water and qualities, and there is more chance of heavy metals in the vegetable. Recently, my department, Farmer Commission, has in the guidance of Mr. Ajay Veer Jakharji, our chairman, former chairman, we have studied soil testing and water testing of our Punjab, and we came to know the different radioactive elements they are coming in the groundwater, like arsenic. Especially, we have tapped the area where there is a contamination of these heavy metals. So, we can alarm, or we can give alert to the farmers, or we can give the alert to the producer that don't to grow your crops around these areas, so that crops can be contaminated with the heavy metals or this. And one awareness program about the use of green label pesticides, which are biodegradable, or which biodegradable in take less time, with 2 or 3 days they degrade into the system. So these green label pesticides can be sprayed further in the IPM, integrated pest management system, where we use bioproducts along with these chemical pesticides, with IGR and these green label pesticides. So we second that if our problem is in the initial stage, or we are in the preventive mode, then we can use bioproducts, or you can say plant-based extracts like neem oil. If your disease or your pest is in the higher stage, or in the critical stage, or your plant is dying, then you can adopt these chemicals or green label pesticides. So depending upon the crop, depending upon the stage of the pest and disease, we can select the medicines. So, and the end, I will only say the medicine is only medicine when you take it at the right stage for the right disease, and at the right dosage. Otherwise, it is a toxic, or it's a
It is a
poison.
poison.
Yeah, everything. And some philosopher says that love is also poison if you take in excess. So better take things in the right dosage. Same
Yeah.
implement on alcohol, same implement on everything.
Sir, one another thing I just want to ask in very general that you are a government employee, so you know the system and you know all the things. So as you know that government is promoting everything like the natural farming, also the Subhas Palekar natural farming and the Prakritik Kheti, organic farming, everything they are promoting. There are projects or there are schemes running in all the states of our country. So right now, as of now, the pesticide industry is the main line of defense against the pest and diseases. And if we are using this, so what do you think that we can totally eliminate the use of pesticides, or are there any other ways out of this situation? Like how you can see the future, like what how you can predict like what will be the future of our agriculture industry in case of the management of the pests and diseases?
Ma'am, what a nice question. I appreciate that you asked me on this platform. What all people knows that this lockdown in Corona, during Corona, this COVID outbreak, people knows the values of health. People knows the values of foods now. They are health conscious. So people now buying good food, quality food for their health, because all people want their good health. No one want go to doctors and spend money there. So here in Punjab or in the other part of the different states in India, now community farming is the new branch or new sector is coming, where 4 to 5 peoples or families, they are jointly work and grow their own food. They take 1 acre or 2 acre land and they contribute the money and they grow their own food, non natural food, without pesticide, without chemical, without any residue. So this is, I think, the best step what people are going. And you believe who are coming? Doctors are coming first, because they know what to eat. They want pure diet. They don't want to eat any medicines. So this should be in the our youth, our young peoples. They should know how to grow food. If you want to survive, or you want to get immunity, or you want fit and fine, then you have to learn how you grow your own food. This is, I think, best medicine when people have plenty of the time in the lockdown and people are under stress or in the job stress. Just go to their garden and they grow their vegetable and they just enjoying their life. So I think these farms are coming. People are now living in their farmhouses, and they want to but they want to live in the villages outside the cities. This is the, I think, the change which is coming in the society. So I think everyone, even you have seen the some actresses in the YouTubes or in the videos, they are now coming to their farms and growing their own vegetables. Have you seen the videos of Preeti Zinta, Shilpa Shetty, Priyanka Chopra? They are growing vegetables. So why not us? Just natural farming, either permaculture, organic farming. There are so many branches, there are so many techniques, but one should learn the technique, then they should have to apply. That is the best thing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering this question very beautifully. And in the end, I just want to thank you for joining and enlightening our participants about this topic. And thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So in the end, I want to thank all the participants for your valuable time and patient listening. This training is being organized by the Partnership of Just Agriculture and Agro-Environmental Education and Farmers Welfare Society Punjab with NAHEP MPUT Udaipur, Vidhan Chandra Krishi Vishwavidyalaya West Bengal and Utkarsh PDKV. We are also grateful to all our co-organizers and knowledge partners, and I would like to thank and congratulate Dr. DPS Badwal, organizing director of this training program, Dr. Mohit Bhardwaj, course director of this training program, members of the organizing committee, all the speakers and all the attendees of this session. Thank you all for joining and have a great evening.